Now here's my power window roll-up module, 2-window roll-up module. On this guy, you got a total of 8 wires. Red and black are your power and your ground, okay? 20 amps. And these here I would definitely recommend running, you know, with some heavy gauge like 14 or 12 gauge speaker wire from the door, wherever your switch is located, through the boot and into the vehicle, just like I'm going to do. I'm definitely going to do that. So my red and my black, power and ground independently. I'm not going to ground it in the door. Over here, brown and blue. My eyes are going. Green and white, which is my other window. So my left driver window, my right passenger. These guys here, I'm gonna twist up, and I'm gonna run these in the door with the module mounted very close by, because the closer I am to it, the less resistance is going to be on these wires, the less hot and heat they're gonna get. I'll do a very good job of protecting it from moisture, which I will show you. And over here, of course, you have the orange wire, which is your 500 milliamp activation input. Negative signal on here is going to activate this window module to roll up the windows. And the pink here, I've never really used it for this purpose, but this one here is supposed to be the output of whatever the input is here. So if you put your orange from your alarm system, like from your starter kill here, into here, that would trigger it, and this one is supposed to throw out the same ground out, so it's kind of like a daisy chain deal. I've never done it. I always like to just make sure it's grounded by the hard wire, or I'm a little old school like that. That's just me. That's one of my quirks. I mean, you could do it however you want to do it. But for the pink, I don't use it. That's how I use it right there. I get rid of it. So I'm going to do the same thing, kind of like how I did this alarm, and I'm going to show you that right now. So there's the window module. I'm going to do the same thing I've done to the alarm module. Just going to mount that securely down. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So my pink and my orange, I'm actually going to put these two guys together. Insulate those like so. My orange is going to be kind of like alone on this trip back into the car, because like I said, I'm going to mount my module in my driver door. It's not always, you know, a choice for you to put this into your door, okay? Every car is different. There's so many different ways that windows can be done. I mean, there's just, you know, windows that rest open, rest at ground, rest at this. I mean, it's crazy. It's mind-numbing to think about how many different ways windows can actually work, believe it or not. If you really want to drive yourself crazy, pick up a manual and look at them all someday. What a treat. So, power and ground, as I mentioned. I'm going to grab those. Twist them up together. I think this might be better if I just show you this like that, so you can kind of get a better gist of what I'm working on. Green and white. These are repair for windows. Again, grab it here. Don't put pressure on your wires. What a shame it would be to go through all this nice work, doing all this beautiful prep work, just to pop the pin off on the plug. You'd be like, ugh. There you have it. There's your power window roll-up module, all basically for the most part prepped up. And this I will finesse in the vehicle, so I ain't doing no more work today, but when I pick back up on this video and you see it, well, for you it'll be tomorrow, but for me it'll really be tomorrow. You can see how this whole thing works out. So there you have it. The window module's done, the sensors are done. The only thing I have to do is extend this siren wire, which I don't think really even warrants videotaping. I have to do a resistor test to get the resistance for the door lock output wires, and everything else is done, ready to get into the car and actually get this thing installed. So that's it for now. Be sure to check out the next part of the video, and I'll see you soon.